My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, welcome once again to meditation before the Holy Mass. Today we reflect on a powerful truth of our faith, that the Spirit of Christ sets us free, raising us from bondage into the full dignity of God's children. In the first reading from the letter to the Romans, St. Paul reminds us that we are no longer debtors to the flesh, no longer slaves to fear or sin. Through the Spirit, we have received adoption as sons and daughters of God. The Spirit within us cries out, Abba, Father, a cry of intimacy, trust, and freedom. We are not servants trembling before a master. We are children standing confidently before a loving Father. The Spirit raises us from the posture of slaves to the upright stature of heirs, co-heirs with Christ Himself. In the Gospel, we see this truth come alive in a very human moment. Jesus meets a woman who has been bent over for 18 years. Her body is literally bowed down under a burden she cannot lift. Without hesitation, Jesus calls her forward and says, "You are set free." He lays His hands upon her, and immediately she straightens up, glorifying God. It is a breathtaking scene, not just a physical healing, but a revelation of what God does for every one of us. That woman represents all humanity, bent under the weight of fear, guilt, pride, or sorrow. And Christ, the true physician, restores what is bent, straightens what is broken, and gives new life where there was once defeat. St. Paul's words and Jesus' action are two sides of the same mystery. The Spirit of God is the divine hand that lifts us from the ground. When sin or shame bends us low, grace straightens our souls. When fear tells us we are unworthy, the Spirit whispers, "You are my child." But notice something else. Not everyone rejoiced at this woman's healing. The synagogue ruler protested, saying it was the Sabbath and that such a thing should not be done. How tragic to be so caught in the letter of the law that one misses the spirit of freedom. Jesus exposes this false religion, the kind that burdens instead of liberates, that binds instead of heals. True holiness is not about control, it is about compassion. My dear friends, the same choice stands before us today. We can live stooped, burdened by fear, guilt, or self-reliance, or we can stand upright in the freedom of the Spirit, walking as beloved children of God. So let us ask ourselves, what keeps me bent over? What fear or sin has bowed my spirit down? And am I willing to let Christ speak that liberating word, "You are set free"? The Spirit of Christ does not only comfort, He transforms. He lifts our eyes, straightens our hearts, and fills us with the confidence of children loved beyond measure. Let us then walk tall in His grace, no longer slaves, but heirs of God's kingdom, freed to live, to serve, and to love.